The top 14 law schools just became the top 17. Cornell is out entirely. Harvard dropped again, now down to number 6. But if you're still picking law schools based on the rankings, you're probably making a 6-figure mistake. Because the US News rankings are not here to guide you, they're actually here to confuse you. Every year they shake up the numbers, they stir up drama, and they get you chasing prestige instead of real outcomes. For those who don't know me, my name is Steve Schwartz, and over the past 20 years, I've helped future law students master the LSAT, land huge scholarships, and choose law schools that lead to careers, not debt. Today, I'm going to share with you, number 1, what actually changed in the 2025 rankings, number 2, how the formula is quietly gamed every single year, and finally, a 4-step checklist to pick the right law school for your future. But first, here's what they just dropped. Yale and Stanford still tied at number 1. Harvard is down again, now tied at number 6. Cornell dropped to number 18, kicked out of the top 14 entirely, and there are now 4 schools tied at number 14, Texas, Georgetown, Vanderbilt, and WashU. So now we have 17 schools in the top 14. Can somebody make that make sense for me? Why is there all this chaos? Because US News needs it to stay relevant, generate the buzz every single year, and keep you coming back every single year. This is not really a ranking system so much as it is a content marketing strategy. So let's break down how the rankings are built in 2025. 58% of it is devoted to job outcomes and bar passage rates. 25% of it is reputation surveys, which are, of course, subjective in nature. 10% is selectivity, including GPA, LSAT, and their admissions rates. 7% comes down to resources like the size of the library, the faculty, and only 5% is your LSAT score. Now, here's the catch. It might look like the LSAT doesn't matter much, but behind the scenes, schools obsess over their ranking and they use your LSAT score to protect their stats, which controls who gets accepted, who gets scholarship money, and in turn, your total debt. So yes, your LSAT score still runs the game from an admissions perspective, even if US News downplays it. Now imagine this. Imagine ranking NBA teams one year by average height, the next year by their free throw percentage, then by their shoe size. The teams wouldn't change, but the formula did change, and that's what US News does. And you're somehow expected to treat it like it's scientific when it's not really data-driven. It's drama dressed up like a spreadsheet. Now let's get honest. Who wins when the rankings shake up year after year? US News wins, law school consultants wins, and admissions teams chasing prestige win. Who loses? You do, because you're the student making a 6-figure decision, potentially based on rather shaky information. Some schools even hire firms whose sole job is to help them game their employment numbers, repackage their bar passage data, and inflate their peer reputation surveys. This is not about giving you the best possible education, but rather it's about their optics, their reputation. So forget the rankings list. Instead, here are the 4 things that actually matter when it comes to choosing a law school. Use this as your checklist for law school selection. Number 1, what are the career outcomes? Where do the graduates of their school go? Do they go into big law? Do they get clerkships? Do they work for the government? Look for the real stats in the ABA 509 reports rather than the marketing brochures. Number 2, look at the debt load. Will you owe $200,000 after you graduate, or could you graduate debt-free? And are those scholarships conditional based on where you rank relative to others in your class, or are they guaranteed no matter what? Number 3, look at the bar passage rates of their graduates. What percentage of their graduates actually end up working as lawyers? Don't just guess based on their reputation. Compare real numbers again in those ABA 509 reports. Finally, number 4, what is your personal fit with the school? Do you like the school? Could you see yourself going there? Do you like the location, the city? Do you like the size of their class? Do you like the vibe of the campus? You're going to be there for 3 years. Make sure it's somewhere that you could actually live and enjoy the experience. This is how smart students choose, not based on the imaginary points in some unimportant magazine. Now, by the way, if you're not yet applying to law school, if you are still studying for the LSAT, I put together a free, easy LSAT cheat sheet that's totally up to date for the new LSAT format with no fluff at all, just the best strategies for 2025 designed to boost your speed and your confidence fast. Inside, you're going to get time-saving reading comp strategies, logical reasoning traps to avoid, and a smarter way to study for what's actually on the test. Tens of thousands of students have already downloaded it, and it's helped them level up fast. You can grab your copy linked below this video. It's 100% free, and it could save you months of wasted prep. Now, finally, remember, while the rankings might be fun to scroll, they don't predict your future. Your career comes down to number 1, your job options, number 2, your debt load, and number 3, your ability to pass the bar and practice law. So don't obsess over a school ranked 14th versus 18th. Focus on what actually gets you to where you want to go. And if you found this video helpful, feel free to reach out if I can help in any way at all. And in the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.